Welcome, explorers! We are jumping right into your natural sciences explainer. Today, we're mapping out exactly how to master all 13 questions on your Grade 7 quiz. Think of this as your ultimate survival guide for the wilderness of your upcoming exams. We're going to journey through the fundamental rules of documenting your discoveries, and then we'll venture out into the majestic, living world itself.
So, here's our expedition map for today. First, we're packing our scientific toolkit by mastering the strict rules of sketching. Then, we're stepping outside to explore the grand, interconnected spheres of our Earth.
All right, Part 1, the Explorer's Toolkit, covering questions 1 through 8. Because before stepping into the wild, every great scientist absolutely needs to know how to properly document their discoveries. Let's dive right in and start with the basics of our field journal. If you're faced with questions 1 and 2, you need to know exactly how to begin a drawing and what tools you absolutely must have in your hands. To ace question 1, remember that every single sketch demands a clear heading explaining exactly what is shown. Oh, and it must be underlined. Super important. As for question 2, you can put the pens away. You must only ever use a sharp pencil to draw. No pens, no markers, just a sharp pencil to make sure your scientific records are precise and clean. Now that we've got our drawing started, how do we properly map out the parts of our discovery without making the page look like a tangled, unruly jungle? This covers questions 3, 4, and 5. Here are the exact steps to keep things neat. To tackle question 3, step 1 is drawing a vertical pencil guideline on the right side of your sketch. Next up, for question 4, you're going to run horizontal label lines from your drawing to that guideline using a pencil or a black fine liner. Finally, the golden rule to secure your points for question 5, these label lines must never ever cross or touch each other. Keep them parallel and separate for a perfectly readable diagram. To finish packing our toolkit, we need to nail down exactly how the text should look and address the biggest temptation of all for any young explorer. Let's look at questions 6, 7, and 8 regarding writing and that overwhelming urge to use brightly colored markers. Science demands absolute clarity, right? So for question 6, always write your labels in print, never in cursive. Cursive can be really hard to read, and we need total precision here. For question 7, neatly stack those printed labels under each other, flush against that right-hand vertical guideline we drew earlier. And finally, question 8. The answer is a definitive no. Put the bright markers away because scientific sketches are never colored in. We're documenting raw data here, not making an art piece. Now that our field journals are prepped, our rules are memorized, and our pencils are perfectly sharp, let's step outside to explore the very subject of our sketches. Welcome to Part 2, the Grand Biosphere, covering the final 5 questions of your exam, questions 9 through 13. We're kicking off the second phase of our journey with a truly massive question. When we look at the Earth in all its glory, what exactly do we mean when we talk about the biosphere? The answer to question 9 is massive, too. The biosphere is quite literally the part of the Earth where all life exists. It's not just one specific place. Rather, it consists of absolutely all the ecosystems combined. If there is a living organism there, it is part of the biosphere. But honestly, our biosphere is simply too enormous to explore all at once. It covers the highest mountains and the deepest oceans. So for question 10, how do scientists divide this incredible living world into manageable areas of study? If you see question 10 on your exam, just remember that the biosphere neatly splits into 3 majestic realms or spheres. You have the lithosphere, which represents the land, the hydrosphere, which is all the water, and the atmosphere, which is the air. Together, these 3 spheres house every single living thing on our planet. Let's break each of them down. Let's plant our boots firmly on the ground and look closely at the first realm for question 11. What exactly makes up the lithosphere, and who calls it home? To answer question 11, the lithosphere is Earth's solid outer layer. It's made up of all the soil and rocks beneath our feet. And wow, what an incredible array of life it holds. It is teeming with living things, ranging from towering trees and expansive grasses to roaring lions. And if you look closer, you'll find it's also home to countless insects, earthworms, and even microscopic bacteria and fungi living right there in the dirt. Leaving the shores and the solid rock behind, let's dive into the depths to uncover the secrets of the second realm for question 12. What does the hydrosphere entail?
The hydrosphere is vast. It encompasses all the water on, above, and below the Earth's surface. We're talking about the sprawling oceans, quiet lakes, frozen ice, deep groundwater, and even water vapor. And it plays host to some truly incredible organisms, from aquatic plants like algae, seaweed, and water lilies to an astonishing variety of animals, from the tiniest plankton all the way up to the largest whales. All of them rely on the hydrosphere.
Finally, let's emerge from the water and look up to the sky for our last question, question 13. We're going to explore the invisible ocean that blankets our world, the atmosphere. The atmosphere is the vital layer of gases surrounding the Earth. Why is it important? Well, it's absolutely essential for breathing and for plants to conduct photosynthesis. But it's not just empty air. This sphere is an active, bustling highway. Birds, bats, and flying insects soar right through it. And incredibly, on a microscopic level, light seed spores and floating bacteria are actually traveling right now on its currents. It is a living, breathing sphere, just like the other two.
And there you have it, explorers, your complete map to mastering these essential natural sciences questions. We've covered the rigid, precise rules of scientific sketching, and we've toured the magnificent lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere that make up our biosphere. As we wrap up this explainer and you head into your exams with those newly sharpened pencils, I want to leave you with this final thought. If you discovered and sketched a brand new, never-before-seen organism tomorrow, which of these three magnificent spheres would it belong to? Keep exploring, keep questioning, and good luck!